Hello everybody, my name is Zach, aka the Weather Gamer, bringing you week 6 of aABL, your Chicago Charizards, taking on the Midlothian Mantines, I probably pronounced that wrong, and Slickful. I am not showing the teams right now. We're halfway through the season. There's 10 weeks total in aABL, not 12, so we are currently halfway through the season. We're sitting at 3-2. Obviously, some of the week 6 matches have been played, but we're 3-2. The Berlin Blitz, who I play next week, and Ant-Man, technically are the 5th seed because I have one less loss, and differential-wise, because I'm 5-0, he's 0. So I'm technically the 4th seed right now. If I lose this week, if I get 5-0'd, we're tied for the 4th seed, which makes next week very, very critical. But at 3-2, halfway through the season, if I continue that and go 3-2 down the back side again and finish 6-4, as long as I don't lose to Ant-Man, I should be the 4th seed, which puts me in a date with the Philadelphia aABL, I believe. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that we're currently 4th in the standings as far as our conference goes, in the top 4 of the 4 that make it to playoffs. So currently sitting in a playoff spot. A win this week would be huge, would allow us to have a little more control over that 4th seed. Yeah, because we still have to play the Blitz of Berlin and Ant-Man. That's next week. Right there, week 7. Week 8, we do have a date with the Philadelphia aABL, the number 1 team. If we knock them off, that would help secure our playoff spot. We got to play the New York Rangers, which are 2-4. Never sleep on a low team. They could play spoiler. And then we close out with the New Jersey Sobbles, who are one of the lower teams. So we do have 2 games plus the Mantines here, who are 0-5. So these 3 games potentially could be where our 3 wins come from. I'm not going to say they're where our 3 wins come from because you never count anybody out, ever. Even if they're 0-11, don't count them out because they can sneak up on you. And then we got to play the Philadelphia aABL and the Blitza. And if I could beat the aABL, that'd be really, really nice because I don't want to have lost to all 4 teams or all 3 teams that are above me in the standings. Like, I lost to Ian, I lost to Pixarin. I would really like to not lose to the aABL because that's going to not bode well for playoffs. But anyways, what you guys are here for, the team builder. So you can see the team I'm rocking out with still here. The Celesteela, Z, Greninja, Z, Whimsicott, Espeon, Seismitoad, Cryogonal, Dusknoir, Megamane, Infernape, Hydreigon, Archeops, and Z Victory Bell. I believe transactions are coming to a close here. I'm looking real quick. After week 7, no transactions. So after I play Ant-Man, I can't make any transactions. I'm still debating Z Victory Bell, Z Dusknoir, or not Z Dusknoir, but Victory Bell, Dusknoir, Archeops. There's 3 Pokemon that I really am just not enjoying, so I don't know if I'm going to keep them, if I'm going to try and trade them, what I'm going to do, so we'll see. Depends on what's out there. Anyways, that's my team. I scroll all the way over here. Here's Slickful. He's got Necro, Mimikyu, Empoleon, Araquanid, Alolan Raichu, Braviary, Z Stoutland, Mega Bee, Kommo-o, Entei, Roserade, and Mudsdale. Kommo-o is a very, very big problem for me. Necro can get out of hand. Mimikyu can get out of hand as well. But we'll slide this over and get talking. First mon, Entei's a problem too. First mon we're bringing here is Celesteela with Groundium Z and a very wild EV spread. Thank you to the front office for helping double check this. Thank you to Panther for making some suggestions on the Celesteela. Air Slash Flash Cannon, Atomize Earthquake with Ground EMZ. So as long as Steela is in, if Raichu comes in, standard Raichu, his Raichu actually needs to run max speed, Timid, in order to speed type Espeon, because Espeon can OHKO with specs, Shadow Ball, and that sort of thing. So he does need to run the speed on Raichu to speed tie Espeon. So not a lot of bulk. The EQ will kill Raichu alone. The Ground EMZ after Stealth Rock's chip will kill the Entei. Or I Atomize on Beedrill. Or if I can get an Atomize up on Mimikyu or Beedrill or Empoleon, then I just kill the Entei straight out, unless it's Scarfed Entei. Scarfed Entei is an issue, but Banded Entei I can beat with Atomize EQ. I'll be faster, and I just, with rocks, I chip and kill. So that's where the EQ and the Ground EMZ is from. Atomize to get the speed at plus, or with the 8 and then boosting speed nature, I actually outspeed a non-scarfed Alolan Raichu at that point. Thank you, Panther, for pointing that out. So as soon as I get an Atomize up with Steela, I should beat everything on his team except Beedrill and Scarfers, which would allow me to take down a good chunk of his team with Celesteela. I do have to watch out for Stoutland, Z Wild Charge Stoutland. If that comes, I need to be highly suspect of that and remove that before I go into Celesteela for a sweep. Air Slash rips up the Araquanid. Beedrill, Kommo-o gets 2-shot by it. If I start getting boost, that Kommo-o doesn't take it at all. Flash Cannon will blow black Mimikyu, Necro. If I get boosts or that won't want to take multiple hits. Empoleon doesn't want to take a bunch of hits. Roserade doesn't want to take an Air Slash. Mudsdale can't beat me 1v1. And if he does bring the Mudsdale in, then I Atomize again and I go +4 speed. And nothing outspeeds me at that point. So I'm guaranteed to run through him that way. The max HP, so I have the bulk. The attack is so that EQ OHKOs and OHKOs the Raikou and OHKOs with rocks. The Entei. Minor defense investment. I can't live a Flash Cannon. I can't live, or not a Flash Cannon. There's no way for Celesteela, unless I commit to max bulk, and then offensively I can't pressure things the way I want to live a Banded Sacred Fire or a nasty plotted T-Bolt, that sort of thing. So there's no defensive investment in the world that can do it. I just throw a little into the defense to help me a little bit, and the special attack allows me to OHKO 2-code basically everything that needs to be OHKO'd and 2-code. And I will Beast Boost special attack. So that is where the Beast Boost boosts your high score. So that's the Celesteela. Main Etric here with Overheat, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, and Toxic. Volt Switch, besides Mudsdale, I can pivot around very, very easily. Just Volt Switch around. Overheat is for the Mega Beedrill, or the Roserade, unless it's like AV. Araquanid doesn't want to take it leading into a Volt Switch. T-Bolt there as well, just to hit the Empoleon and the Araquanid. Finally, Toxic. His check to this is Mudsdale. Entei could be a check to this as well. Either way, getting Toxics off on both of them would be very, very nice. Because if I chip that Entei, whether it's Toxic, whether it's Rocks, one way or another, chipping that Entei allows me to OHKO with the Groundian Z from Celesteela, but I have to catch it on the Switch, or I have to have the Autonomize up. And you can't be Scarf. Speaking of Scarf, we have Hydreigon here with U-Turn, Flash Cannon, Dark Pulse, and Draco. Scarf U-Turn basically so I can pivot around. Beedrill comes in on this thing, so if I can pivot, that'd be great. I'm also faster than Beedrill. Pivot that way. Flash Cannon for the Mimikyu, which is a potential switch in. If I just lock myself into Flash Cannon, I definitely take care of it. Dark Pulse for the Necrozma also hits the Mimikyu, hits the Alolan Raichu. And Draco is solely there to drop a Draco on Kommo-o. Kommo-o is a big issue, especially if it's Belly Drum Salad Kommo-o. I don't really have a good answer to that. Oh, and Mega Main is also a Alolan Raichu check. I don't have to Mega as long as I back myself out right away. Like, as long as I come in, don't click a move, back out, I can get Main rotated around and not have to Mega. So that's why Mega Main is Lightning Rod. It'll be Intimidate once I Mega, but it's Lightning Rod. Get that special attack boost from the Alolan Raichu trying to drop an electric move on Celesteela or something. And then that boost to my Overheat means I'm only -1, not -2. So, sorry, hiccups. But anyways, Kommo-o, big issue. I need to take care of that ASAP. Part of that is Whimsicott with the Expert Belt Moonblast will OHKO the Kommo-o. I am Prankster for Defog. The only issue is that stupid Empoleon with Defiant. That thing can easily come in on me trying to Defog, and then bada bing, bada boom, bada bang, I'm in trouble because now I've got a +2/+2 Empoleon in front of me to deal with. So I can't really defog while Empoleon's around. I will defog if I have to, but I can't necessarily do it. The reason I need to defog is that stupid Araquanid. Giga Drain is for the Araquanid and the Empoleon, also for Mudsdale. U-turn to pivot. Entei's probably coming in on this thing every single time. And then, like I said, Prankster defog. The speed is to outspeed his Alolan Raichu, so I don't know if that thing's Scarfed, which would be a good way. If I get it Scarfed into a Psychic move, I can bring Celesteela in and get the Autotomize up on it. And then blow back Entei. 92 special attack, that's all I needed. And then the rest into bulk, so I can try to live a hit or two and get damage off. Really, this is my best Kommo-o check, and once that goes to +6, I have no check. Like, if Kommo-o gets a Belly Drum off, I'm screwed. Seismitoad here with Rocky Helmet. Water Absorb, yes, I'm Water Absorb because Empoleon and Araquanid. It'd be nice to siphon their health off of them. I am Special, just solely so I can not, like, I need the special investment. I need to not reduce, like, the fact that Seismitoad doesn't get Waterfall or a physical water type move hurts, but I also need special just because special does more damage across the board as far as his team is concerned. Max HP. We are defense boosting nature. Help me check that Mega Beedrill. Really, it helps me check that Mega Beedrill, which is why I'm Rocky Helmet. Try and chip that. Or chip physical Entei. Stealth Rock, again, I need to get rocks up as chip right away to I need to get rocks up right away as chip. That way I can beat that Entei down as soon as it comes in. I can fire off the Groundian Z. Earthquake and beat it down. Protect. So why am I running Protect? So, Entei's a Z user. Entei, Stoutland, and Mudsdale are his Z users. Versus my team, Mudsdale doesn't make a lot of sense as a Z user. Stoutland could be, like, Z Wild Charge, definitely a good idea. Mega Main needs to kind of stick around and not be Mega'd at that point. So that does make some sense, but the real issue here I'm seeing is Z Sunny Day. Either Z Sunny Day Entei or Special Entei with Bloom Doom Solar Beam. Bloom Doom Solar Beam Entei would be very, very scary. So the reason we're running Protect is so we can burn the Z and survive the hit through the Protect and force it to use its Z move, that sort of thing. But Special Entei is actually very concerning. Between that and Belly Drum Coma O, there are two really nasty threats that I have to be very well aware of and deal with. Finally, we have Espeon here carrying Mind Plate, Magic Bounce. This might be my lead, if even with Araquanid there, just to deter Araquanid from... and actually, I'll double check the calc here. To deter that Araquanid from stealth or sticky webbing, because I really don't need those webs up on me. Damage calc. Paste. Come on, calcs. Wakey wakey, egg and bakey. Espeon. Custom versus rack. Just assume OU sticky web lead. So liquidation's a big issue for me. Which is what makes this kind of a weird matchup. Like, I could lead this in the Baton Pass probably into Whimsicott. Problem is he's going to get webs up. That's the biggest issue. Like, him getting webs is a huge, huge problem for me because it slows me down, forces a defog at some point. But Psyshock rips through his team very, very nicely. Just puts big damage on everything. Dazzling Gleam is for Coma O. That way I can touch Coma O. Calm Mind, Baton Pass. So if I can get a couple Calm Minds up, and then Baton Pass them into Celesteela, I can't pass Speed. That's the only thing I can't do. I cannot pass Speed. But if I can pass a Calm Mind or two into Celesteela, or into Mega Main, or into Hydreigon, or into Whimsicott, or into Seismitoad, like my entire team is running special this week, so passing Calm Minds would be huge. Mega Main getting a Baton Passed, Calm Mind. Yeah, there you can see where I'm going with this. Max special attack. The speed is to beat Entei. I'll know if it's scarfed if Entei hits me first, outside of using extreme speed. But if it uses extreme speed, I know it's banded or another item potentially. So, but yeah, so that's gonna be the team. Hopefully we pick up a win here. If we can pick up the win, that puts us in a very good spot for playoffs. Especially if we win next week as well. So, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please check out the links in the description down below. I will have a logo for the match. I hope they're going to send me their logo, because I know they have one. So I'll have the logo, hopefully. But yeah, with all that being said, check out the links in the description down below. Luca and Jaden, two amazing artists, two amazing friends. Go show them some love from the Weather Gamer family. The Weather Gamer/WWC Discord server. If you want to hang out with me outside these videos, that's the best place to do it. Plus, you can spectate WWC. Or if you're interested in joining WWC, being in the server, gives you priority access. You get the app first before everybody else does. Twitch. Hopefully we'll be Twitch streaming regularly. Hopefully I did Twitch stream. I might be Twitch streaming now, actually. Depending on if you're watching this on the day it came out, I'm probably Twitch streaming. Maybe, hopefully. So check that out. And I think that's it. Yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one.